Good evening and welcome to Anime Analyst US. I am your host, Thomas Fry.
And I am your co-host Hasnan Zaidi.
And good Monday to you. Hopefully, your Monday was good. I know I kicked butt in a Yahtzee game earlier. So I kicked my mama's butt by 500 points. It was good, but she won all last week. So it's my turn. All right, well, welcome this week. This is High Dive Week of Anime Analyst, where we concentrate on bringing you five separate animes from High Dive, and they're all from High Dive, so it'll be High Dive all week. And we got some good ones for you, and we also got some old classics. We got some if you're an anime fan, you have to see this because so many animes were written off of, you know, other animes, and this was one of the original animes. Now, today, it is my instant death ability is so overpowered. It's crazy. It stops at overpowered, but it's one of them really long titles that they are really happy about. Also, let's bring this up real quick. I do believe it's this one. Yes, it's the right one. We want to talk real quick about the High Dive Fall 2024 season. Now, they have 6 new animes for this week, and if you look at the picture up on the screen, it's Future Folk Tales 2, Astaria 2, and Mirari no Musashi Banisha. Yeah, let's just watch it and see what that one's about. And Loner Life in Another World. This one looks pretty good. I had my thing up. There we go. Loner Life in Another World is after an isekai into another world. His entire high school class, God offers Haruku and his peers their choice of special powers so they can become fantasy heroes. It's pretty good. It's up to episode 3. They got a good start. At least I'm paying attention to it. Next they got 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, season 2. Okamura, the otaku president of the school manga club, has absolutely no interest in 3D girls. He prefers the sexy fictional 2D manga characters, and a couple of hotties come in and they want to shoot pictures of them dressing up like Lil, the 2D girl that he's in love with, and it's a slice of life one that's hilarious. I've seen a couple episodes already. It's worth checking out. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Number 5, and we have talked about 4 on here. We will eventually talk about every season on here. This is a well-written, well-done, very good anime, and we recommend that you check it out. And last but not least is How I Attended an All-Guys Mixer. College student Tokawa gets invited to a mixer by his female classmate Suo, but when he arrives with his friends Asagi and Haigi, they are greeted by 3 dazzlingly handsome men. So check it out. I will not be, but hey, to each their own. You can like what you like and don't like what you don't like. We will always say that here at Anime Analyst. We don't care what you like. We're just here to tell you what we see when we watch the anime. So let's get started tonight with my instant death ability is so overpowered. You know what? I ran off about the 2024 season. Why don't you take the lead on the overall? What's your overall impression of this one?
Okay, so if we look at the genres of this anime, I think the comedy one really fits there, and that's really have a good comedy in that. And my favorite one would be like when he sleeps and forgot about each and everything, like what's happening around him. Like he sleep like after like, but like the anime was good. The story is good, like the main character and every other supporting character. I like it's like how they only have two main characters and every other character is a supporting character there.
Yes.
So it was a good thing, and I think this was the first time I saw an anime which has this. Do they have any other animes with this ability, like the instant
Yes,
death thing? Or
the instant death ability is out there and they don't use it a lot in anime because it's kind of a cheat code. It's like having up down left right button do and then you got unlimited money. That's kind of what it is. So it it's not that common, but it's definitely out there. And you know what I forgot to do on this one? Let me do the
yeah,
numbers on this one real quick. I got sidetracked by the 2024 fall high dive season. All right, this one came out winter of 2024. That means it started back in January because remember, winter comes first. And it is done by Okuroto Noboru Studios. It's sourced from a light novel. I cannot talk tonight. And the genres are action, adventure, comedy, fantasy, and the themes are it's an isekai, and it is a parody. And let me just take 1 second here on the definition of a parody is it's you make fun of something superficially and directly to make it an outrageous version of what it is. So if you take my instant death ability, or not my instant, and instant death ability in other animes, they really go over the wall on this one and giving him, but they explain that. And I noticed a lot of people don't get it. You know me, I like to read other reviewers, and I got a lot of people that were getting real picky about this, and I'm like, it's a parody. It's a Saturday Night Live. Let's have fun making this anime. And in that fashion, they did an excellent job. There are so many tropes in this anime that it's not funny. It's like the trope king. Every episode has at least 2 or 3 tropes in it. And it's PG-13. It got a score of 6.38, which I think is really low for this. I think it should be in the mid 7s. It's ranked really, it's ranked at 76-65, which would seem kind of high, but I think just a lot of people didn't understand it's a parody. They would have changed and made it a lot better if some people just get too serious about the reviews, but we all know how that goes. But any publicity is great publicity, especially if it's bad publicity, because bad write-ups bring a lot more people than good things. But there's 150,000 fan club members, and its popularity 1642, which is really good. So people enjoyed it, but I think they missed that it was a parody, and that they're supposed to be like this. And I think they did an awesome job with it as a parody, as far as you understand that there is a plot in it. There's a beginning and an end. You understand where he came in. They show the isekai. Actually, they did a better job on this than just throwing a big magic circle in a classroom and taking a whole classroom of kids. They at least did it on the bus. So you go through a tunnel, you come out the other side in the meadow. I thought that was pretty cool. I personally, I liked it. I laughed through most of it. It was a good time. I've actually watched it 5 or 6 times now. I've watched it long before we were doing this review show, and I liked it back then. I'm a fan of it, and I like how you notice that there's only 2 main characters, and they made everybody else supporting. Even the sage that brought them all there, they made her a supporting, which that's all she did. She didn't deserve to be a main character, so they did this really well. Sorry, I had to look down and you see what happens on the weekend. You come back on Monday and it's just getting back into the routine. I couldn't find my clockometer down there and it says we are past our time. So let me just remind you, we got the rest of the week will be all from High Dive. We put out you can check on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We'll have the 2024 season of High Dive, that poster out. We'll probably do something else later on this week with the new season. It's easy to do them when there's only 5. So, and don't forget to check out High Dive. And there was also an announcement that High Dive is scaling back some of the countries it is in. So make sure you do use your VPN that we told you about in our app shop and do it that way, because some of the countries, and you know how people automatically assume everything, and we don't know that High Dive's in trouble. And I saw a lot of things. Well, they're in trouble because they're backing out on countries. Well, no, because you have to pay the country to be in there. And if you're not selling enough, whether you're advertising right or people are watching it, it doesn't make business sense, so you pull back. It doesn't mean your company's failing. It just means there's not enough people in that particular area that are watching it. So High Dive's going nowhere. Believe me, we would tell you, because both me and Hassan like High Dive. We like the animes that they have on there. So, and we're going to hit a couple of classics. Tomorrow is No Game, No Life. That is an all-time anime classic. There has been thousands and thousands of animes written from this original idea that they put out there. This is a top-notch but older anime. So, you guys have a good night. Is there anything else you want to add about My Instant Death anime?
Yeah, I think like the people that don't get the anime is the same way, like in the anime, all the sages don't understand that this guy just want to go back to his home. Like, he's not there killing them, he's not fighting them, he's just looking for a way to get back to his original world.
I like how you said that. There are people watching the anime that don't get it, and there are people in the anime that don't get it. I like that one. All right, well, we will see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Be here or be square. Have a good evening.